What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka Just 10 More Minutes, aka the Freaking 10, back again with another one by the warning. This one is Evolve. Now, starting on Thursday. So what I've decided to do with the Evolve is Tuesdays and Thursdays. I already do the Sabaton history, but now I'm going to add in the warning. So today is Evolve, and then starting on Thursday, I'm taking the Queen of the Murder Scene, and I will be covering song by song, starting with Dust to Dust. So I will actually be going song by song, music video or not. If you're new to the channel, basically the music is more important than seeing a visual tied behind it. So you may actually just see me listening to the audio and breaking down the lyrics and reviewing the lyrics. I don't need a visual to understand or enjoy the music. It is truly about the music. The visual is just an added bonus. So I've gone in, there's lots of live performances, which I will get to. But generally what I will do is I will listen to a song, then maybe a live performance, then maybe an official music video. Just depends on what's available and out there. So I see lots of live performances. But these first two, with obviously Inner Sandman and Choke and Evolve, were some of the first ones that were requested. So I wanted to do that before I dove into actually getting into CD by CD by CD. So I'm going to do Evolve today, and then starting on Thursday starts Dust to Dust, and then going literally in order down the Queens of Murder Scene album one by one. So that is the plan with the warning. Just to give you a heads up, I've got that content planned out actually almost through the end of November, if not into December. So it's going to be a regular on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So please stay tuned. Anyway, with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. Let's switch it up. Let's check it out. Okay. I see now why you love this group. That's just a really cool intro. It's very they don't overproduce it. It's music in its simplest form, right? And it's them three. The intro was very easy. They did a nice little remix, channel mixing, where it comes in on the left channel to start and then comes in as they each come in. But the lyrics are interesting because, the song being called Evolve has some really cool lines in it. You don't know how bad it'll get. A simple moment to forget. My favorite line so far. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger. Gold shall not define your worth. It's not destruction. It's rebirth. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger now. So nice little rhyme scheme, right? Get, forget, worth, rebirth. And then it goes in and says, show me, and a nice little kind of radio effect. Show me what it means to change. Help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. Pain is the price to survive, to evolve. Their songs are just, I don't want to say unique because, every band's song is different, right? It's unique because it's their song. But there's something simplistically beautiful about their music. And I haven't quite put my finger on it yet. But over time, I probably will. But there's something that it's a very unique sound to me. And I haven't quite pinpointed it. Maybe I'll get there. Let's keep listening. Okay, I want to stop because I love her facial expressions. Just there's so much emotion in it. And it makes it fun to watch. Also, what I really like about it is as they're breaking this down, or getting further in the song itself has little nuances of evolving, right? Because in the first part, show me what it means to change. And then dry my tears because I'm a weapon. Weapons never weep. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger. Start the clock and keep it running. It's the one to beat. And the way they kind of did that, right? You've got weep and beat. And just pronunciation, you can make those rhyme. And then I'm not in danger. I'm the danger now. But then, again, evolving from going from showing me what it means to change to I'll show you what it means to change. Help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. Pain is the price to survive, to evolve. So even the song evolves from a show me what it means to I'll show you. Just a cool little nuance in lyrics. But I absolutely love her facial expressions. I mean, the vocals are on key, the harmonizations are on key. The switch from chorus to verse to chorus is perfectly seamless. And it's just there's something about the melody of this that's just it's extremely catchy. And that's what you want. The lyrics, when you repeat I'm not in danger and I'm the danger now over and over, it can be repetitive, but it's a really cool line, so it fits. But when you do that, when you add, you're talking about having that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times within the song, and each one of those is taking up part of the verse. The rest of the song has to have some sort of flow to it. They get it because it does. You don't know how bad it'll get. A simple moment to forget. I'm not in danger. I am the danger, right? Gold shall not define your worth. It's destruction. It's rebirth. That's just that little rhyme scheme right there, because you hear me reading it in a certain way. And that's because if you haven't listened to the way I talk about other songs, and how I break down songs, I always judge a song by reading it in an open mic spoken word setting. And that's why I find it important to read the lyrics, is so that people can kind of get an idea of how beautiful these lyrics are. And not just these, but any band's lyrics. And if you did that, how would it sound just reading it? And this fits because when you get into that, gold shall not define your worth, it's not destruction, it's rebirth. You could apply that in any genre of music with those two lines, and it would fit perfectly, not just in this type of music. That to me is just brilliant. But when you do the I'm not in danger, right, you have to be able to fill it to where those lines aren't noticed heavily as being repetitive, but it's something you catch on to because it's such a cool line. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger. And for the record, humans are the danger. I mean, we are extremely dangerous. And I kind of get where they're going with the song from a meaning wise, of help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise, right? Help me become more than just a human. But is that right? Pain is the price to survive, to evolve. Let's finish the song. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool little visual. Okay. I love it. Fascinating. Just want to make sure, get to the end. Okay. Another little nuance that I really enjoy about this. So they're giving this bright overview, right? Everything is white. And so you've got this kind of bright, shiny outlook, right? And you're talking about, I want to evolve. I want to evolve. Lights go red. And, they kind of do the little twist of the camera around the set. But then the last one talks about help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. Pain is the price to survive. Is it wrong or right to evolve? And that's a really interesting question because that is, and I don't know if they meant it with the red light, but it kind of going from that lighter to the darker or the warning, right? Red is usually a warning of things, and no pun intended with their name, but it is a warning of is it wrong or right for us to evolve? Because a lot of the times what we do is we're putting ourselves in so many boxes these days that it in some ways it dehumanizes us, and that we make mistakes, and so we're put in this category. So I kind of see where they're going with the song of is it wrong or right, and I want to become better, but I also don't want to forget where I came from, and for them to write something like that, if that's what their meaning of it is, at this young age, just gives a brilliance to how mature they are. And I've read the comments about, the music studio and what the dad did, the sacrifices and him running sound and all of that. Hats off to their parents because they've got, these amazing daughters that are not just brilliant musicians, but seem to be really intelligent human beings. Well-mannered, you don't hear, I haven't, when I've gone to searches, and search for things, I didn't see they did this or caught drunk or whatever, right? So good heads on their shoulders, which is always a great thing for society, and role models as young ladies for the next generation. So hats off to the parents for that. and to the girls for carrying that on and just being respectful. I mean, that's, you can kind of get that from them. I don't know. It's a vibe from them. Now, I will critique a little bit. Too many camera changes in the production, because I think they could have. I think they could have done some things differently with the camera, but the way they were cutting back and forth was, it took away a little bit, because the song is amazing. So that's like a tiny, that's just a me thing. That's just a tiny critique. But it's one of those, like, that chorus, right? Help me become something better, or help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. Pain is the price to survive. Is it wrong or right to evolve? It's a brilliant song. Let me switch it up and give you my final thoughts. You know, when I, and I may have told this before, but and I think I did, is, you know, when I first got the warning request, it was with Alicia Cara, and I didn't know what to expect, you know, and then that song blew me away, you know, and then obviously them at a younger age blew me away with the rendition of Inner Sandman, and then Choke was an amazing song. This one with Evolve is even better. There's something about the tune itself, I think, that is extremely catchy. And to create that at such a young age, you know, there's always young proteges, right? We always hear it all the time of this person, you know, is X years old and they're already attending, you know, this music school. You know, and they go on to be like a classical piano or anything, something of that nature. But now you're talking about something within a different genre, and this rock, you know, and it may be because of the days of social media that, you know, you're going to discover a band as great as Metallica at a much younger age, because social media exists and you have the ability to see them earlier. Based on, before, it was truly, without the social media, it was doing the performances locally and getting recognized before you can get to that major thing. For them to do this now, you know, they've got nothing but a bright future. And, you know, as y'all have told me, they've got over 50 original songs, which, you know, the more that I'm getting into it, you know, now I've only done the 2 with Choke and Evolve. But I'm already extremely excited, because I've gone in and created all of the, I do a Google Calendar and I schedule everything. So I know, at least for the next couple of weeks, what my content is that I'm releasing. As I'm getting more and more into this, I'm doing some things to kind of better organize it. And so as I went through, and was putting on the Tuesday, Thursdays, the titles of their different songs off of Queens of the Murder Scene, Dust to Dust, I think Psychotic, Queen of the Murder Scene itself. There were a couple other ones that I saw and I was like, okay, I cannot wait to see the lyrics to these. Now, after seeing Evolve, it makes me that much more excited to check those out, because this was fantastic. You know, like I said, from a musical standpoint, I have zero complaints. It's just that choppiness of the cutting back and forth between them that I think kind of hurt it a little bit. You know, but again, that's just a minor little nitpick on my part. That's not a criticism of them as a band. The song was freaking phenomenal. I really like that chorus. There's something about that melody. It's just, yeah, there's something about the melody. It was really, really good. I like it. Hats off to y'all for suggesting this one. They're one, quite honestly, with like even Choke and then this one. These are ones, would I listen to it if I wasn't reacting to it? Like if someone came to me and said, hey, here's the warning Evolve, and I listened to it, like it's playing over and over in my head already. And that chorus would help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise. that's literally replaying in my head as I'm sitting here talking. And for me personally, that's something that only songs that really resonate with me will do. So this is a band I could listen to whether I was reacting or not. If someone brought it to me, I'd be curious to hear more from them. So that's really cool. I appreciate that. So that being said, let me give those shameless plugs. If you liked the video, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And if you like the content I'm putting out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday I release with Sabaton Ginger, Nightwish, and a bonus video. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Sabaton History, and now I will be covering The Warning, specifically on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I want to dive into their music. And with those other days and having so many bands to cover with as many videos as I release, I felt it only fair that I throw those in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. With that being said, I'm looking forward. It's a lot of recording. For those that who are new to the channel, I've been with the same company now for almost 23 years. I do have a normal day job that I do. I am a father of 3 and married. And so, this recording, to add recordings like this to, already releasing the 12 videos that I was doing before, adding on the Sabaton history. And now this is 16 videos a week when most reactors may release, 2 or 3. That's how important it is for me to listen to The Warning, not just because y'all have called for it, but I truly like their music and I don't want to do that off screen. I truly want y'all's first, image of me seeing it is my true reaction. I do a one take recording. I have a stream deck. I hit record. I hit switch to react, switch to outro, notifications, end video, no editing. What you see is what you get. There are no retakes. You may see me sneeze. You may see me cough. I'll mute them. I don't redo. So you are truly getting my first take. So you're new to the channel. That's just how it works. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy the lyrical breakdown as I start to react to them. All the facts that you've been giving me about them I'm very grateful for, calling me out on the lyrics part that I got off a music match. I was laughing because every time I saw a new comment come in and I was going out, I was like, okay, are they going to be talking about the song credits? And that's why I pinned the comment. But it's that passion that y'all have to make sure they get the credit that I appreciate. I didn't take that as a personal thing. I don't take things personally like that. It's all a learning. And so, as I've gone through and I've started to put some of my text files together that create the song information, I saw more and more that they were listed correctly, mostly on Lyric Find, is something that Google uses for The Warning. So just as an FYI, I saw it. I heard y'all, obviously. So that'll all be corrected. So with that being said, my friends, that's going to do it for this reaction for The Warning this week. On Thursday, we start with Dust to Dust. So until then, if someone asks you to stop what you're doing, don't ask for 1, don't ask for 2, and certainly don't ask for 5. Someone asks you to stop what you're doing, always ask for just 10 more minutes. I'm JTMM. I'm out.